All right, well, you can argue in terms of prospects coming up in this division, this man is as well-rounded as any fighter in the weight class. Tonight believes he'll have the striking advantage, but not afraid to grapple if the fight goes to the ground as well.
Well, when you possess that type of skill, when you have all the abilities, you're not afraid of where the fight goes. This man believes that he's just better, and he has proven that every time he stepped into the octagon. He is well-rounded, and many say it, but this kid is well-rounded, and he has shown it in his octagon appearance.
Yeah, comes from a great camp, gets a lot of different looks, and health is wealth. When he's been healthy, he's looked like one of the best fighters in this division. So here's the now two-time UFC Flyweight champion, Brandon Moreno, goes to Rio de Janeiro, beats Davison Figueiredo, in all likelihood the fourth and final meeting, but just an incredible accomplishment in a career full of them for the assassin baby, Brandon Moreno.
And still very young, but when you look at his opponent tonight, you recognize that for all that he's done, Brandon Moreno still has to do everything right to get his hand raised. He's got tremendous boxing. We saw in the Figueiredo fight that he has great submission skills, but it's the game planning and the fight IQ that I've been very impressed with lately, because the Kai Kara-France fight, John, he fought so beautifully, and he fought behind the game plan and ultimately got a finish.
We'll see how it goes for Brandon Moreno tonight, a guy who really has had a target on his back in this division for the better part of a half-decade. Hill the tape for this flyweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Steve Erceg. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Flyweight champion of the world, Brandon the Assassin Baby Moreno.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. Well, there is nothing quite like calling fights here in Rio de Janeiro. I'd imagine for the athletes, nothing quite like making that walk. Here we are back in Brazil once again, DC.
For the Brazilian athletes to see their colors being flown, to see the crowd going crazy every time. There were nights where Brazilian fighters could not lose. They have won 10 fights at times in this arena because they take so much energy from the crowd. There's that jab.
All right, so we'll see if Brandon Moreno can get off to a good start tonight. He is a 5-tool player, but the jab would appear to be his weapon of choice here in the early going.
And honestly, John, he's developed it even further as he has gone to Missouri to train. The guy is getting better. He does a good job of finding his range. He's shortened his stance a little bit, so he's not so much in a boxing stance, but he is using that to defend leg kicks more effectively, but also still have the ability to go find that jab.
All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin.
Gets up to beat his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again. Oh, back and forth.
Well, he's had his striking on point tonight, and as evidence, some swelling now on his opponent.
Yeah, light swelling right now, but if he doesn't address it immediately, it'll turn to something much worse.
Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's throwing.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job.
Oh, nice jab by Moreno. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. And that one certainly found the target. Beautiful work on the feet tonight by Erceg.
It won't take many of those.
Oh, what a head kick there as it lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him, he hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now,
Oh, I think he's still compromised. We'll see if he can recover here. He's in a world of trouble.
oh, big right hand.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Oh! 2 minutes now to go in round one. Oh, solid kick right there. Another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, it's stringing them together so effectively. Never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Always busy here in the clinch, lands a nice punch there. Immediately gets the underhook. Just out of range with the big right hand. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting with them.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Moreno gets hit by that leg kick. Well, how about this approach here tonight? Technical striker, and he has gone mad. Very accurate, but really just an all-out aggressive approach that we haven't seen from him in the past. Oh, pinpoint strike lands there. And huge strike lands there. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Oh, huge hook. 30 seconds now to go in the opening round. Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go forward? Continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go. So far, a frantic pace as expected. Moreno's now dealing with a cheek cut. Huge shot there just before you heard the horn, so he gets saved by the bell. The question is, though, what type of condition will he be in when he gets up off that stool? 60 seconds here to recover. The onus is on his corner to keep his head in the fight. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, so after one of the more entertaining rounds in recent UFC history, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. It's a good right hand right there.
Huge shots there. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively, or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Erceg's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Strong hook to the head there by the assassin baby, Brandon Moreno. Lands a nice straight. Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Erceg. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway. He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow and a big moment in this fight.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood is coming from the cut.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in the round. Erceg's blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose. All right, so how about this? The BJJ fighter just continues to land at will on the feet, not necessarily the way he drew it today.
No, watching these two fight in preparation, you don't expect to see this playing out in front of you. The jiu-jitsu fighter normally is chasing takedowns, but he must have seen something in his opponent that is allowing him to get this type of success on the feet. He looks like he is evolving as a fighter, and that is very good for him and his team to see.
All right, well, if you like blood, perhaps this is the fight for you. That cut is really starting to open up wide now.
It's starting to open up, and it doesn't seem to be affecting him too bad right now. It's still bloody, but it's not really limiting his ability to continue. Let's see if he can get through this and win this fight. Oh, big elbow.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing.
Big kick lands.
Well, some fighters, when they get cracked in the mouth, they respond well. He got stunned earlier in the round and hasn't really recovered or gotten back into things.
People react differently, right? Some people just get back going. He's having a hard time building his way back into this fight.
Oh, you gotta like the output here. Trying to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it just high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
30 seconds to go in round two. Erceg. Oh, he might get finished here. Oh, big left hand. Oh, beautiful. All right, round three coming up next. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will... Oh, he's got him hurt badly now.
vicious.
Oh, big left. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. Nice crack there. Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand. Straight connection right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target.
He's able to slip the left. Moreno's taking aim at that cut right now, and hard to blame him, right? Might as well continue to target that area and see if you might get a referee or even a doctor to intervene here. Whiffs on the straight right hand. Moreno's cut on his nose, manageable for a while, maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood.
He's got the single collar tie.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Oh, beautiful jab there by Erceg. Well, DC, no denying he's winning this fight, and it's got to feel pretty good if you're a fighter. Landed thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight.
Nice jab by Brandon Moreno. High guard, and he gets that thing to the target quick.
Gets to the target quick, and you can see the assassin baby starting to really feel himself right now. He has found his flow, he's in his groove, and like I said, that jab is what starts everything coming from the fighter from Mexico.
Well, perhaps it's a high fight IQ, perhaps it's obvious, but he is attacking that cut that is getting deep about him.
And it seems like the right decision, because you can see his opponent starting to paw at it. You can see it starting to take an effect. It's messing with him mentally. For him, he's got to continue to attack that area and hope that it just keeps getting worse and worse.
Moreno's really bleeding now. That cut is only getting worse. Oh, man, what a connection right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Like that! Like that!
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight. Oh!
Well, let's see if he goes to... All right, so the referee steps between the two fighters. They are going to call on the doctor to look at that nose, and I'm fearful this is going to be the end of the fight.
Yeah, it's bad. There's a lot of blood. You can see him almost mouth wide open, gasping for air.
He still seems spirited and mentally in this fight, and to that end, the doctor will allow him to continue, at least for now.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the ringside position has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited this fight's going to continue.
Absolutely, and I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys compete. I want to see who wins. I don't want it to stop because of a cut. I want to see the best fighter get their hand raised at the end of the night. Luckily, we get to try to do that.
Well, at this point, hard to blame him for headhunting, right? He has caused some significant swelling upstairs and continues to attack that area to great effect.
Absolutely. I mean, the guy has done a great job recognizing where he had an advantage, where he has an ability to separate himself from his opponent. He's done exactly that, and it's showing in his opponent's face with all that swelling.
Erceg's cut on his nose does not look good. Actually, it looks really bad. You got to think the ringside position is going to get called in here in a moment. 15 seconds to go. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. Heading back to the corner now after a competitive round. And Moreno's nose has got to be broken. I mean, there is no stopping that blood at this point in time. And ringside physician probably going to come in and take a look. We'll see. All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Erceg. Great technique on the overhand. Now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you're in the night, that will land you right on the spot. He hurt him. He hurt him bad.
Head kick, that's a miss. Moreno goes in for the takedown now, and he's able to get it. So a nice entry and a wise move, given how the things were playing out on the feet. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Moreno's back in side control.
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle.
Oh, could be the beginning of the end. That looks tight.
Control. Don't let him control you. You control him.
Oh, he's got the choke. He's got the choke. It's over. It's over.
Work.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent and back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast tape.
I absolutely did, John. You know I love popcorn.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. And there you go. Again, half guard.
Moreno's right back to the full mount here. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, I can't even relate to the mental and physical toughness we are seeing from these two individuals. Both fighters damaged and compromised and yet leaning on the heart lately.
Yeah, they're both trying to really show that they belong. They're both trying to show that they're the better fighter. They have been matched at every single step. They're both bloody, battered, bruised, but neither one of them is willing to take a step back. These guys want to win. When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
All right, well, the ref's going to step in here. He has done a job on his nose. You see what I did there? Nose shot.
But John, it's a bloody nose. We've all had bloody noses. We got bloody noses in our first fight at 7 years old. So I'm pretty sure they'll let him keep fighting.
Doctor talking to the referee right now, and all right, it looks as though the fight's going to continue. Fans will appreciate that decision, at least for now.
They will. It's been a fun fight to this point. Let's see how he deals with this bad cut.
All right, so some pretty significant adversity here, but the fight is going to continue. The doctor has left, and the ref gets us back underway.
Gets us right back underway, and it doesn't. Now he's back up.
Oh, big left hook there. Erceg's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. You wonder if that's impacting his breathing by now. And that left hook landed on the button.
looks like Pac-Man just taking so many strikes to the head.
Erceg gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Well, this fight has been absolutely crazy. Both fighters continuing to target the head and the face of the other. I feel like we're going to get like an aim. He's in real trouble now.
The on belly. Nice.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his...
Moreno's going for a choke. Oh, another shot gets through. Doctor might have to step in soon. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Erceg's in half guard. Potentially 5 to go.
Hey, stop.
All right, well, if you like blood, and I do, this is the fight for you. Somehow we've made it to the stools, and both fighters are wearing it.
Yeah, I mean, the corner's going to have some work to do on that cut. He has been beat up in that round, but he has done his fair share of damage himself. This has been a very close fight.
All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's going to find himself in trouble.
All right, we knew this. Don't worry about the cut. We got it under control. Just do not focus on the blood. Don't worry about the cut. Just protect it. You need to go after it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round.
Great one.
No place shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
That blood becoming a real factor. Well, the right hand has been there at times, not that time. Nice job defensively there to get the guard up. Shot is blocked by Brandon Moreno. All right, he's... Oh, he gets up. The question is for how long? Moreno goes for the takedown, and now he gets it. So a nice transition there after he got stunned on the feet.
He passes to half.
Outstanding work with the ground and pound here by Moreno. Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved, I would think.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this. And as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that, I don't want to see any more going on in their reactions.
Moreno's right back to the full mount.
Got to be careful, armbar. That is tight. Beautiful ground and pound approach, and now his opponent is starting to swell.
Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch position and you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did.
Oh, interesting there as he just decides to let him back up. His misses are empty. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here and just continues to punish his opponent's body here in this round, just like he did in the previous one. All right, well, I don't have to be a judge to tell you he is losing this fight late in the game now. Time to start throwing up those submission attempts, I would think. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
So fighter a little bit stuck. And DC, he would appear to be in real trouble.
Jab hurt him a little bit.
Oh, you see he's trying to time that counter. Just misses. Erceg's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding. Back to the jab now, no good.
Oh, he's still hurt. He can't even stand.
All All right, so the referee has called for the doctor. This could very well mean the end of the fight.
Yeah, the fight's over. There's too much damage. This fight needs to be done.
A lot of blood, but perhaps not of the fight-ending variety. The doctor talks to the referee here, and all right, he'll be allowed to continue, at least for now. Good sign.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, well, this fighter was bullish in his desire to continue, and the doctor is going to afford him that opportunity as the referee gets us back underway.
This guy's a fighter, man. This guy doesn't want to lose a fight on the stool. He wants an opportunity to go out there and go out on the shield. And that's exactly what he's getting. He's getting a chance, and as a fighter, that's all you can ask for.
And you know fans don't like doctor stoppages, so they are thrilled.
They start booing. And sometimes guy's eye is hanging off the side of his head.
Block that shot. 90 seconds now to go in this one. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Good jab. Oh, misses with the jab. Well, I'm not sure if there's a facial fracture of some kind, but the striking approach has certainly worked tonight, and his opponent is hurting for certain.
He's hurting really bad right now. I mean, every single time a shot lands up top, you could see the damage that it's inflicting. The work that he has done has been masterful, and now he has his opponent very limited.
Back to his feet.
Nice right hand. Oh, my goodness.
30 seconds in the round. Erceg's nose is unrecognizable. It is mangled. It is cut open. I think it...
Oh, he hurt him again. That was a jab. He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Fourth action right till the final horn. What a tremendous finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce
Buffer. The judges' scorecards for decision. All three judges scored this contest 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Steve Erceg.
All right, so it goes into the books as a win by decision. You know how well-rounded he is, and even though he didn't get the finish, you got to think he's going to enjoy watching this one, Ben.
I mean, this is about as good as it gets without getting the finish. Yeah. He was dominant. He controlled every situation, and he gets his hand raised tonight. Congratulations.